Snowshoeing in the wintertime is a great way to get out. Just get out of the house, get some low aerobic exercise, and enjoy the fresh air. And we're in the city. You don't have to travel hours away to the north. We actually have it in our own backyard. There's lots of trails in Etobicoke. Right now we're at Homesmith Park on the west side of the Humber River. This park has spectacular scenery. You have the falls along the Humber River. The terrain is a variety of mixed woods. You have a valley with which the Humber River goes through, and it's a historical site. The valley itself has numerous bike trails and hiking trails. If you want to take up snowshoeing, you really don't need much training. It's as easy as walking. We have a variety of snowshoes. Right here are the traditional snowshoes. This is the typical beaver tail, very commonly used in different types of snow conditions. The bear paw snowshoe is used in deep forest, as there's not that much of a tail when turning. It doesn't get caught on branches. The Ojibwe snowshoe is like a ski. This is used for very deep snow and has a similar effect as skiing on top of snow. We come now to the modern snowshoes. The female snowshoe actually has a narrow tail. This helps compensate for their hip, which actually makes it much easier for them to walk on snow. The off-trail snowshoe is much longer, and this helps you walk on deeper snow. What you want to look for is snowshoes that have good grip, that has good traction. That's really important. For what we're using today and the type of terrain today, these type of snowshoes are more than adequate. You can see there are a variety of plastic ones as well. It has some grip, easy to maintain, and fairly good in price. These are fine for the use of today, these type of snowshoes on these conditions. When buying a snowshoe, sizing is important. The longer the snowshoe will compensate for the bigger person. But also, what's really important about a snowshoe is the hinge action. The hinge on the snowshoe is very important. This one has 180-degree action. Also, another important part is the fastening. Try to find a snowshoe that can get onto your boot easily and take it off easily and nice and secure. Also, I always carry a repair kit specifically for that snowshoe, just in case it breaks on the trail. The best type of clothing for snowshoeing is dressing in layers. First of all, you want to avoid cotton, because cotton retains moisture and it cools you down quicker. The first layer is a synthetic or a fine wool type of layer next to your skin, which wicks away moisture. The second layer is going to be an insulation type of layer, such as wool or fleece. The third layer is going to be a shell, protecting you from the wind and the snow. When buying boots for snowshoeing, you want them loose, that you can fit another pair of socks in there. Make sure the bottom half is rubber and they're waterproof. And the second layer could be made out of leather. Now with the pants, you should still have that 3-layer system. The first layer would be some form of synthetic or thin wool. The second layer would be insulation. And the third, again, a shell or snow pants are fine. When we come to our hands, I prefer wearing mitts, because mitts keep your hands warmer and your fingers a lot warmer than just gloves do, and help prevent frostbite. Have your gloves loose, and you can also do a layering technique with the gloves as well. You could have a thin layer of gloves with the mitts over them. And let's not forget your head. Wear a hat that will protect your ears. And also, a lot of heat is escaped through our neck. So a neck warmer would be definitely a good thing to have. When it comes to preventing snow blindness from the ultraviolet rays bouncing off the snow, definitely wear some sunglasses. And then you'll be ready to go for the day. Your poles are very important for just holding your balance and maintaining some balance. And it also takes some stress off your knees and your back. Great investment. You know, I'll tell you something, it just makes me feel so alive getting out and snowshoeing. Snowshoeing is a great way to travel. There's a wonderful trail on the west bank. You have the falls along the Humber River. You have plaques discussing First Nations history and much more. There are many stops along the way, such as this one. Make sure you bring plenty of snacks and water. You just don't know how long you're going to be out on this beautiful day. There's lots of wildlife in this valley. You have coyotes, ducks, squirrels, and it's just beautiful scenery at its best. This park is easily accessible by the TTC. Just get off at Old Mill Station on the Bloor-Danforth line, just a minute away. If you're traveling by car, parking is free at 4101 Dundas Street West on the west side of Humber River.